Hey guys, this is Javier again, just doing an update on my tank here. Actually, I purchased about 10 pounds of live sand here, and I added it to my tank. I've been adding it very slowly. I want to create a deep sand bed here. And what I did purchase this sand, but I'm not completely happy with it. The reason why is you can see these blue larger pieces of sand or rocks or coral. I'm not sure if I like that actually, especially for the deep sand bed. I did like the old sand that I had, or the bottom portion of the sand is just white actually, which I feel looked a little cleaner, to be honest with you. But I am happy with the sand overall, how I'm doing. Adding the 1 inch of deep sand bed. What I did, as you can see, I guess the difference between the old sand and the new one. But I added it a couple of days ago, maybe 3 days ago, and you can see some air bubbles, which I feel is actually pretty good. Here, if you see closely, in some areas you can actually see some tunnels. I've actually come out here at night and taking a look at the tank, and I do see some worms in between the sand, which is something I actually never noticed before, which is I feel is very positive. And you can also see it over here. I don't know if you can catch it. This is actually with my iPhone, so I don't know if you can see much of it, but you can see some tunnels here that are actually being created with some worms, I guess, that came in with the sand. For the most part, my tank is doing really well. I do see a little bit of cyano actually on some pieces of my rock. This branching rock here, I don't know if you can see that little bit of cyano there, and also this rock here also has a little bit of cyano. But everything else is actually doing very well. As you can see, this rock here, it's actually getting some nice green and also some coralline algae there. So I am very happy with that. This one here is actually getting a lot of like grayish purplish color to it. I don't think you can see it with the camera here, but it's been doing very well for me. My mushrooms here, they glow in the dark. You can see that crab on top of it. It's actually crawling on top of it. This one here, it's actually been getting bigger and bigger. When I purchased it, it was a little smaller, but it's doing a good job overall. I think it's getting used to my tank there. At first, I had a hard time knowing where to place it, just because of the fact that it had a little branch, and I tried putting it in crevices inside my rocks, and it kept getting brushed off with the MP40s. It get pushed around, and whenever I'd come and see my tank, it would actually be on the floor of the tank. So I found a good place to put it right there in between that rock there. As you can see, my clam over here, it's actually doing a really good job. It's opening up very well, and it seems to love that spot there. It just opens up with the metal halides, and I'm completely happy with it. Over here you see my green star polyp. That seems to be growing every single day. It's thriving really big. Once it starts getting larger and larger, I am gonna go ahead and trim it every so often. And my rose bubble tip, this one actually split. You can see the little baby bubble tip there. You know, I don't mind it splitting, but I'd rather want a big anemone. I want my Nemos to host anemone, and I feel it's kind of small right now for them to go ahead and do that. But I wanted to get larger. I heard from my LFS that a good thing to do for it to get large is not to feed it too often. maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, just so it can stay healthy. But that way it gets larger and larger. That it usually will get its food from the tank itself, so that there's not much need to go ahead and feed it. But if you feed it often, I heard it splits. So I'm not sure whether to believe them or not, but I haven't been feeding it too often. But I do notice that it's actually, I feel it's gonna split again. I don't know if you can see it here, but it's becoming oval. It's not as round as it used to be, and I kind of noticed like the mouth is actually becoming like I guess oval, but it's stretching. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what happened to it the first time when it did split. But overall, I'm happy with the anemone. It actually hasn't moved. It stood in the spot for ever since I actually put it in my tank. When I actually put it in my tank, I started it over here, and it actually traveled upward. It went around my tank and came back to that spot. And it actually, it loves that spot there, so I've been doing really good with it. But again, let me know what you think of my sand bed, whether you feel that I should sift some of that sand out and get rid of some of those larger pieces. Again, I don't like it very much, but you know, if it's okay, I'll leave it there. I already purchased it, so let me know what you think. Comment, rate my videos, and let me know if I can upgrade my tank in any way. Also, I've been wanting to get another fish. I was thinking of a tang or a 6-line wrasse. Let me know what you think of that fish, or any other tang that you feel would look great in my tank. Just let me know. Thank you.